Okay, so we're gonna be raiding with the transport and the heavy. I'm sorry, two strike fighter MK5s. We're gonna be running the 52% HP coal artifacts, museum artifacts, right? And then we're gonna be running the transport just by itself, no museum artifacts, nothing buffing it. We got Teutonic Fury on our side helping us out. I have 2 bazookas for cleanup. I think this works really well for transport. And obviously 3 little guys in case I need to drop metals or whatever. And we're gonna just go. Because I've been raiding with this for a little bit today, and I feel confident enough to actually properly, like, to give some advice on it. I'm still figuring it out. So anybody out there has any sort of, like, tips on it, just let me know. Take anything. See here. Where is chat? Has anybody said anything? Oh, hello, Stu. How's it going? Nice attack on my base, dude. Nice attack. Let's see here. Invictus, Death Stinger. I hit this guy's base. Easy peasy. See if we can find something good. The transport really does well with just. I mean, so I made a few statements earlier, or like I think last week or the week before that, where saying that the transport works probably the best when the battles last longer, and I still stand by that statement. But I do want to change up when I said that for anything lower than like a minute and a half, not good, because I did hit a few bases down in Silver League on my way up here, and I had a lot of success with it. So definitely need to change that out. So let's actually see what's in this town center first. Wonderful. Okay, so then we can go like this, 2, and then we go 2 and 2. The reason I go 2 and 2 is just to kind of, you know, set the pace here. I definitely don't want to go. Oh, actually, I could. I can actually just. I think I can hit this. So when I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna kill this guy because this is gonna hurt my planes the most, and we can just sit here and watch and see what happens. That just gets destroyed instantly. The plane, yeah, this plane. So when you're using this, when you're using the transport, I had to balance and figure out, okay, who's gonna take the damage? Which planes are taking the damage? The transport taking the damage, or is my plane taking the damage? I got 4 seconds here. He's bumping up. I'm gonna move this up here. I'm gonna kill this guy before you take. Oh, you took a shot already, rip. Okay. This is a lot of damage. Transport's pretty healthy, but I don't want to just take it down right now. So I'm gonna wait. But I guess I can actually just go in. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go like this. Should be able to chunk it out. So this is an insta-kill right here. Yep. If they drop in like I think I've talked about this. If they drop like in a single, it's gonna hurt. Might be. I had to send the second plane in there just to kind of rough up the rough up this. So I'm gonna start some cleanup on this. I actually want to drop on this just because this corner right here looks like a really good corner to clean up, and you know this will be just perfect. So boom, kills that guy. Kills a mortar in like 2 shots. Yep, 3 shots. And then we got a heavy tank here. He's he's getting low, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna rally this here. I think this will be good. Okay, we got 2 seconds left on this. Now I do want to go ahead. He's gonna have whatchamacallit. He's gonna have that. He's gonna have resistance. So like, it's not like this is just kind of what you expect up here. So the only thing that's actually killed my bazookas today has been resistance troops, especially the heavy tanks. So yeah, I haven't been killed by the rifles yet, so I don't even bother. Then we end that. Good hit. Good execution there. Kind of. Not the best, but it was good enough. After raiding with the transport for a few hours in Silver League and like Gold League yesterday, I was just trying to stay low to see how and force myself to kind of get used to it. I went to 5 planes, and what I started to miss was I was like, wait, why aren't these planes dropping off little infantry? Oh, that's right, they're 5 planes, not. And 5 planes for sure. It feels faster, but I did miss the infantry from transport. I think transport has a lot of potential, so I'm upgrading mine. And I think that using the right scenarios, it's better than 5 planes. We'll go here. We'll go 2. This is a good spot here to drop. The one thing about transports that you should probably read the description to find out is that they don't spawn, they don't trigger spawns. So like that's huge. He's gonna die here. There's like 4 tanks against 1. He's dead here. Okay, 2, 1, drop. Okay, I'm gonna see if Tonic Fury will be enough to kill this guy here. That should be. It's questionable. We got howitzers here. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got another 2 seconds before we drop another transport. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kill that. I don't want that to spawn. I just don't. It would be kind of obnoxious to deal with. I'm gonna drop here, and then I should have time honestly to drop on the last one. I think maybe not. Maybe I think I should. Maybe we'll see. I think we should. 10 seconds. I don't think they break through the wall and get inside this guy's range, but they might. So who knows? But I'm gonna plan this. Okay, never mind. I lied. So what we do here is, because this is going to be a problem now. Oh, we suppressed it. Thank God. That's good. So now what we do is we look for cleanup because everything is destroyed. So I'm going to come here. I know there's something coming out of here. I want to kill this guy here. Let me drop you and I'll, you know, you'll die instantly. Goodbye. Oh, wow. That's awkward. That interesting little turn they have to do there. This bazooka, you can just see here. You can just tank these guys. Like, they don't really... Like, yeah, if you... Okay, like, I had a bazooka literally sit on, like, 3 spike traps. That was probably the ugliest situation ever, because they died. But, besides that, that's, you know, it's not gonna... It can handle, like, barracks spawns. Especially with the HP I've got from University, which I have nothing in the University right now, because I'm upgrading all my traps. So, my RPGs are almost maxed, which is wonderful. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going with this. I think this is really fun. Like I said, it's got a lot of potential. Obviously up here in Kingdom League, I don't think that they're gonna, like, these paratroopers are gonna be able to clear out as much as they do in Gold and Silver League, but it's still very useful for taking out certain things and being meat shields. So also the paratrooper itself, the transport ship itself, the airplane itself is really tanky. So it's naturally tanky, and the reason is because it's gotta go in slow, so it takes extra damage. So there's that. $7K oil, God bless. Here we go. I'm gonna send it in for here. I'm gonna do this. We can kind of just watch them. Oh, that's an instant shot. 1 shot. Damn. Beautiful. And then they're just gonna kill the yep. And then obviously, so it's kind of like the same thing with the bomber. These guys don't deal any damage to they deal like 15% damage to town centers, kind of like bombers deal like to anti-air. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go ahead and drop right here. I think they have enough. Yeah, he's got enough hit points to really tank these things right here. Fire. We'll probably get down to like a 3rd health. We gotta kill all this stuff here. Oh my God. Okay. We still good. We still good. We are still good. Oh, I don't like this tank's position right here. I'm not a huge fan. We got 3 seconds on it. Can I actually do this? Okay. Oh, this guy's really low. Okay. Do I need to drop a heal here? I think they should be fine, honestly. Okay, drop up that. Okay, you're still enough HP where I can still do something here. figured we'd kill that, yeah. Rip. Alright, well, I was dozing off in the distance there. Completely out of focus. Oh, did not think he would die that fast before I sent my planes in. Either way, 7k oil. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Got resistance. Suppose I can pop them because they're right next to each other. They're gonna be heavy tank. What, MK3s I think, or 2s? Are they 2s? Nothing. Oh wow, he's got nothing. Oh, his barracks didn't pop. That doesn't mean his. No, that means if his barracks don't pop, that means that his factories won't pop. Because it goes barracks, and then it's armory, and then I think it's war academy, and then it's factory, and then it's the other one, mercenary camp. I think that's the order. So if factories don't pop, then the other 3 still could, like, you know, the ones below it. So it's not a clear indication, but if like barracks don't pop, nothing's popping, which is really nice to see that once in a while. So often what I'll do is if I'm gonna hit a base and let's say there's a town center and I see like a factory, I'll drop on the factory and go, okay, I'm gonna deal with this here, because if I'm gonna be dealing with this here, this is a really bad spot to drop my planes to kill the tanks. And usually I make a decision right there on the spot, yes or no. Where are the traps? You know, I take all this information. It's like I kind of just jumble it up in my brain processes it out and gives me a solid answer. But usually that solid answer will be like, well, yes, but I might burn a decoy tactic or a heal tactic or whatever. And then my brain's like, but well, before you start, check and see if there's anything in the factory. If there's nothing in the factory, you know, therefore we can go with this plan and do this. And that's how I roll. This base, I think I'm gonna sit on the left side actually. Left side would be good. So there's nothing. Okay, so there's nothing in the factories. That's good. Good indication, but there still might be stuff in the other stuff. So I'm actually gonna kill the castle here. Send 1 and 1 here. Reason is the castle would be a good thing to destroy right here. Just for it's mostly just for being able to send my planes wherever the heck I want them to. So right here, this is really good because I can, you know, do some damage, but I don't have to deal with the castle firing at my planes. So that's sometimes what I use paratrooper for, is to kill out the castle. What I think I might do for this one here is I'm gonna actually do this. Target this. Yeah, you're gonna take a lot of damage, and I'm really sorry, transport, but this needs to be done. The reason is you're gonna see how much they destroy. They're literally gonna put a hole in this base if they don't attack this town center. Like I said, wow, they're dealing some massive damage to this town center. They're dealing 15% damage, mind you, so like that's just insane. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop on you, and then I'm gonna double you. You're dead. Kill you. 1. I'm gonna drop on this vault here. Drop a second one on the vault. Vaults are really tanky. They're really annoying to kill. Okay, go double for that because they'll kill the thing behind it. Yep. Probably should have sent 1, but it's fine. The barracks spawned something, even though the factories are none, so there's that. You just send 1 plane in the middle, kills them all. Okay, so now just keep going. Oh, I need to do cider after this. Collect the cider. So, you know, it's mostly just kind of having an eye for it, getting a feel for it. I think that most people would be pushed away from the idea of using a transport because, you know, it's like the first time, let's say you go from Enlightenment Age to straight to like CWA and you have 5 planes, right? You have a melee down, you have 5 planes. The first time someone uses planes, period, they have 5 of them, they're gonna be like, whoa, these are so like instant. They get the job done. You can like maintain these and learn to manage these, and they're instant. You send them in, they come back, they kill whatever they need to. You learn how the loop-de-loop system works. You know how much the damage is, how much hit points it, you know, how much they can tank, all this stuff, right? You just learn it's easy going, right? And then they're like, okay, let's add a bomber. Bomber is a little bit has a little bit different mechanic for sure to learn, but it's a lot more simpler than transport. And then, well, for most people, anyways, I feel like for most people, people can just pick up on the bomber because it's lines. You're just literally memorizing, you know, where the bomber's coming in from, where it's bombing, and you're just memorizing lines. That's literally it. It's like a rehearsal. You're just doing lines back and forth, right? So the transport, it's kind of like that, but it's like it's got more of a complex nature to it because you have to figure out where it's coming from to drop it in, right? Which is, all planes have that, right? But now you have to throw in, when I drop the paratroopers, you know, you just put like a little circle around them, like a little area where they're gonna clear out all the buildings. And like a base like this with walls, I'm gonna show you, it's a pain in the butt because they can't exactly, they're gonna want to try to go from one section, one cubicle to the next and try to break through the wall, and it's just gonna waste time. So I'm gonna do this, kill this guy right here, I'm gonna kill this sniper tower. So here we go. They just start damage. Look at this damage, dude. This is insane. Oh my god. That damage. And see, like they're gonna kill this and they're gonna go, okay, you know, let's go. Okay, we'll break out this way, you know. So it's kind of, this base layout like this would be really bad, I think, for transports, just because, you know, you can't get the full effect. Like, yeah, they can shoot through these walls and stuff, but they'll, you know, they'll start taking damage and stuff from things. I just wish that they were like tanks where they target defensive buildings, but obviously if we give them any more boost, I think they might become overpowered, so that's the only thing about that. So I'm gonna drop here 1 and 1. Yeah, he's dead instant. Oh, he's on counter drops. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now my plants are super chunked. We're down to like, you know, under 50%, 40%, right? So I can actually hit this guy right here from the back right here with 6 seconds left. I can come in and paratroop this. Let me see how my rest of my army's doing. Wonderful, no one's dead. Good, so I just hit this, right? The problem is, let's get the little pointer out. They're gonna want to break in here and try to get this and then go for this. Oh god, that's wrong color, my bad. Got the color. They're gonna break the wall here and they want to go for all this stuff here where they can go and get this kind of stuff, you know? So it's kind of like, you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, it is the way it is. The AI just can't be bothered sometimes. And drop some more here. Drop some on the edges, just so I can, oh, of course, there's a heavy tank here. He's gonna die here, though, instantly, I think. So these guys can take, I think, like 2 shots from heavy tanks, I think, or 3 shots. Because the thing is, heavy tanks deal flat damage, right? So they deal, like, I think heavy tank MK1s deal, like, 1,000 damage per second. And that's, like, just, you know, there's a multiplier behind it, right? So they could just deal, like, one shot, and then maybe wait like 2 seconds and fire, or maybe they wait like point whatever seconds, however fast they fire. I have to get a stopwatch and actually try to figure it out, but I'm sure there's a complex formula for it. But like they add more damage to it, whatever. But they're probably dealing, let's say, 2,500 damage actually per second, right? So these paratroopers, I have the stats up in the right side of the stream. They have 7,900 hit points. No, sorry. The infantry has 6,900, so 7,000 hit points, right? So they could probably take, in reality, if I'm right with the 2,500 damage per second for a heavy tank MK1, they can take about like, what is that? 3 shots? Less than 3 shots, so like 2.5 shots from a heavy tank. So there's that, you know. So that's why a lot of times I don't really bother dropping them on top of factories. I will drop them for like. Well, this looks like a really good juicy base too. I'll drop them on things like this kind of stuff right here, bunker, because they won't spawn any of the buildings around them. That's the really most key thing about these guys, is they don't spawn troops around them. For this base though, if I'm gonna hit this base, which I think I'm gonna hit this base, yeah, because I can literally just plane these 2 right here, and 2 planes in right here and kill both of these. I'd probably start on the bottom. Let me see what's in the town center first. Okay, so we're gonna just go like this. I'm gonna start on this side. That's fine. You guys are gonna need all the help you can get. Okay, so 1, 2. I need to go ahead and drop here. That's fine. Oh my god, that sucks for these guys. Okay, I gotta drop a decoy here, unfortunately. This is just a really unfortunate area to try to get into. It really is, but hey, it's not bad. It's not the worst. I killed that anti-tank gun up there. We're actually in the base now. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna just start rolling. I'm gonna drop these guys right here, and I'm gonna do 1-1. And then we're gonna note that there's 2 anti-airs, and there's some stuff up here. So I gotta be careful how I do this, but I should be able to take some of this out. Like I said, I love taking out the fort with the paratroopers. They just know how to, like, you know, they just get in there. They deal the damage. They're tanky enough to take the damage from the fort. They just get stuff done. So here, what I think I want to do is actually go after this bunker right here. This would be a really good idea to come in here and just take the transport, which is extremely low, by the way. So I need to watch out that I don't use it anymore. Hey, what's up, Bob? So there you go. You see, we took out the transport. I'm sorry, we took out the transport. We took out the bunker there. Yeah, I'm gonna send these 2 in. I gotta be careful here just because of all the anti-air that's around. I could be looking at quite a bit of damage here. I think we can get away with it, which we can there. That was really, really good for me. I'm gonna start cleaning up this bottom side, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab in here. I'm gonna kill this with 2 planes here, and we just got, you know, we start cleaning up this bottom side here. I think that'll be good. Look at these. They just win. Look at this. They just beat these tanks up. Look at this, and they're still sitting at, like, you know, decent amount of HP values. So that's really, really good. So here we lost a tank. Well, that's fine. It's the nature of the game with no Leo stats. That's how it is. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop on here because I know they can do this. Okay, there's nothing there, thank God. Okay, good. So it happens, you know, you lose a heavy tank, you lose whatever. Happens. But yep. Let's drop a little bit. Let's actually go back down to Gold League. Let me do a drop sesh because I actually want to show them off in lower leagues because I think that'll be something that you guys would be more interested in. I think higher leagues is fun, but that's why I named the stream Empire and Gold League. Let's actually grab some of these. These artifacts lately have been really good for me. Some of them have been really good. That's garbage. I don't want that. I think all these pottery ones are garbage. I don't really keep them for any reason. Fighter hit points, paratrooper. That's not bad. If it was 11% fighter hit points, both of them, and it was like paratrooper hit points 11%, I'd take this. But pretty awful. That's pretty garbage. Waste. Let's see here. I actually upgraded to this. This is my new resource one that I've been like ranking up slowly. And then I also had, obviously, the other one. Where's the other one at? Here it is. I also got this one. So I went through and I just did the whole, like, you know, upgrade my resources thing. So I'm getting 34% all resources looted, and I'm getting, well, I was 11% oil, but I swapped one out to give me a little bit more. 8%. Nothing like Hydra's where he's got, like, 75% all resources looted and, like, 44% like all oil looted, which is kind of insane. Nothing like that, but hey, it's not bad. It's a start. Oh, do I have a damage one? I thought I had a I thought I had 2 hit point ones and okay, well I had a damage artifact for my planes and a hit point one. I think, no, that's not bad though. It was working out really well. This one was damage and hit points. I kept it just because I want to see if there's something, then like maybe down the line I'll think of something that would make me want to use it for, but for now I don't think there really is a reason I'd want to use that. But okay, while I'm doing this, let's do a training blessing. I have like these OCD spots I have to put these blessings down on. Oh, nothing? Oh, that was a really greedy, that was, I don't know what to call that. That was weird. I didn't get anything from that. That was really strange. I did complete the event. I actually hit it in like 3 runs, I think. It took me 3. Because the first run, I did all the tanks and then the heals. And then after I did it, I think it was, did I do it in 3 runs? Maybe I did it in 3 runs on the other account. I don't remember, but after I did it, I went to the Domination International to see what, you know, people were talking about. And some guy posted he did it in like 1 or 2 runs, and I was like, oh yeah, you thought we had the same idea, bro. I tried using Protect on the second run because I thought that would work out and then just heal double, you know. But it doesn't, like, Protect means that you take half as much damage. It doesn't actually double your hit points, and that's like where my mind would like trick me. So I don't think it doubles your hit points. Like, it doesn't just actively go, okay, now like, oh, you had 10,000 hit points, now you have 20,000 hit points. I think it's like you still have like 10,000 hit points. You just take half damage. So that's what I thought it, like, that's where I went wrong. I was like, double hit points. Well, how many I could do tanks, protect them, and get double hit points and drop a heal on them, and they'd be double, like, they would be literally healing for twice as much because of the how heal scales with how much health you have. And I was like, oh, this would be, no, stupid idea. Didn't work out. Alright, let's go ahead and drop medals. Says that, it's a decent base. I just see one Sam popped, 2 Sams. We still don't know where the other Sams are. The other thing is the paratroopers can handle a castle's generals. I actually did that on I think the guy had like level 10 generals, there's 2 of them, and I dropped a transport on that castle, and the generals spawned. I planed the machine gunners, and then the castle died, and then they literally, one of you, like 3 of them took out both generals, and I was like, okay, this is officially it. Well, look at this base. Look at this beautiful base. I think I can hit this. I think I should be able to. Alright, we're gonna have to be careful here. I'm gonna have to probably do I want to do like just a straight drop on this one. Okay. Alright, let me just do like this. It's fine. Alright, Bard, God bless. Okay. So we're gonna use this early. See where it leads. If it drops like that, sometimes they do a one-shot like that, sometimes they walk to the edge of the, okay, I gotta send these in, I gotta kill this here. Going destroyed. Okay, this is a lot of Sams and stuff here. Oh, but they're really weak Sams, that's not a big deal. Okay, I gotta drop my thing here. Bam, destroyed. Boom. Bam, destroyed. There it is. That one heavy tank by himself, should I drop a heal for him? I really do. He needs a heal. He's not gonna survive that by himself. He's just not. Okay, you're not gonna survive this either. Oop. Oh, I get this. Do my planes survive? Yeah, they do. I think they do. Oh, you hit a landmine. Goodbye. That's the nature of the beast, like I said. There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing, just drop. Paratrooper up top side. I'm getting a lot of oil for this, so fine. So we're gonna go ahead and just start killing. Okay, of course he's gonna have that. There's barrack stuff, but we can kill that. I want them just to kill these stables, honestly, without spawning them, because we're getting into spawn territory here. Drop a heal for you guys. I really wish the other guy would have stayed in the heal, but okay, it's fine. Heal heavy base. Drop here to kill this tower here. I think we can, yeah, we can still make this. Okay, we should be able to kill this guy here. Oh god, no, turn around. Okay, good. Almost lost that guy there. Making mistakes. Fun, that's part of the fun. Good. We lost a heavy tank there, but it was worth for 10k oil. I think that's worth. Hey, what's up, Zero Babel? I'm saying that right. Ooh. Alright. 1, 2. How many am I missing? I'm running 3, 4. Right on. Grab a Alright, now we're gonna go into straight drop mode. Oh, right, okay, yeah, Jordan Casey, right, of course. Nice. Nice to put the pieces together now. So I'm gonna keep working on my planes, just all of them in general. So I have the last level of fighter being upgraded right now. I've got after this next level of transport, I have 4 more level transports, and then I have like, God, can I count here? 2 levels, and then what is this? 6, 12, so 14 levels of bomber. Kind of a lot, but 2 levels will be 6 days, so that'll be 12 days right there. 6 more of those levels will be 7 days, I think. Yeah, 7 days, so that'll be like 42 days, and then the last 6. I mean, honestly, once I get to the strategic bomber MK1, it's like I really don't think I need to level it that much higher, but kind of want to at that point. But it's really fun to play with, especially at the lower leagues, just because, you know, it's got the increased hit points, and the damage it deals is insane. You literally will take out everything on the map. I mean, supposing the situation was that you sabotaged a max like a max fortress, like a max fort with like fortification blessing, and you use sabotages like to sabotage all the anti-air around it, and somehow the guy had all the SAMs pop, the bomber would go through and kill that thing in one shot. Like, it would that's just how much damage they do. So actually probably could take out 2 forts if they were back to back like that under those circumstances. It's how much damage this bomber deals. So you're talking 36,000 damage plus Teutonic Fury, so it's kind of insane. So the biggest thing about it though is, for me, that I'll be playing with, is just making sure I can keep it alive, and then I'll try 2 bombers in 1 plane, see how that works. But I got a lot of plane stuff coming up, just because I've been curious about planes. Curious about how just different combinations work. I do believe transport has a good place in the game. I think it's going to be really good. Yes. Oh, I only have 4 though? Give me a second. I should be able to do it 4 just. Oh, I really should be able to do it just 4. This is a lot of oil. I'm not letting this fly. Yeah, it'll take me a long time, but I should be able to do it 4. Just tell me just 1 is fine. No, okay, thank God. 1 is enough, thank the Lord. Oh, here we go, the 1v1. Can you do this? Can you... Rip. This is really good from the bottom. Fly in. And we'll just kill this guy here. Oh God. They barely got that off. That was actually really lucky for me. Really lucky for me. There's a lot of oil. That's why I don't want to just give it up. Like, yeah, okay, these tanks are pretty, you know, they're taking some damage. It's the nature of the beast, like I keep saying, but I think we can just hit this guy here. Oh, from behind, this is gonna be good. No, yeah, so the towers there are just gonna like not really do any damage to it. I'm just gonna kill that and kill the silo. Oh, this is gonna be really good. If you can actually kill some of those towers, I don't think they can get through all the towers, but if they can, that'd be actually really good. Ooh, can they actually kill some of that? Get in here. I don't know if I can actually get in here. Oh, this might be good. Oh, this is good. Bam! Soup. Kill this guy, dude. Okay, if there's something there, I'm decoying it. I don't even care. Actually, am I gonna decoy? Yeah, I'm gonna decoy. You guys are super low. Do this, please. Maybe we would just chunk. Oh, we lost a heavy tank. Rip. Fine. I'll just crown them at the end here. Drop them. It would be fine. Oh, he had more health. I could have just taken on that sandbag or that anti-air all the way. So we'll just take this on. This is. I don't really want to send anything in for this over here until I get this tower destroyed right here, this guy right here. But I suppose I could do this and just have him kill everything. Bro, kill dumb. Kill that. What's he trying to go for there? What's the goal right there? Oh, that's okay. It's over. What? Another 10k base. Right, there you go. 20k and 2 hits. Let's go. That's what kind of person asked for, right? What can the person ask for? Oh. Yeah, 20k and 2 hits. Nice. And we're averaging 10k a hit right now. This is beautiful. Okay. So the levels of supersonic fighters, they all like if you have 25% from Amelia completed your discount for all like planes, it's gonna cost exactly 198,750. So you're gonna be 1,250 off from 200k, and that's what each level costs, each single level. If you have Notre Dame, it's like 160k or something like that, or 170k, something like that. Because the way Notre Dame works is it takes 10%. It takes another 11% off from the total, not from where you're at right now. So let's say I put Notre Dame right now, it's not 10% or 11% from 190, like I think it's at 198,750. It's 11% from the total, which is somewhere up in 200,000. So it's minus 20,000 something extra, which is really really nice. It's like I think minus 22,000, I think, or something like that. 21,000. It's quite a bit. We're working on all traps, so we have, like I said, all the landmines, all the barbed wire, everything. I figured it was time to go ahead and just do. I put some decoy traps in there, and then I just kept 2 people just so I could pick trees. I feel like this is gonna be really good for my base. I just finished upgrading the silo to the max level when they had the discount. I mostly did it so I could do it with 5 people instead of 6, which is really nice. I had exactly just 5 people done from Leonardo's sabotage duration, so I figured, okay, let's take those 5 people and upgrade this for like 200, like I think it was like 204k oil, and I was like, that's good, that's fine. So now we're at a point where we're just upgrading traps. I know the ambush traps have exactly 3 levels to go, and that's it. So I'm gonna wait for them last. I'm doing landmines and barbed wire first, and then try hitting my own base again in challenges and see if I can destroy it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm getting a lot of XP though. I've already gained like 2 levels, which is kind of insane. There's people in my old alliance. By the way, I left my old alliance. I'm going on like a giant vacation. I'm just gonna go visit some other alliances and see if I can just kind of, take a breather. Do some other things. So I was at Prodigal Thieves. Now I'm just gonna be floating at the Outlaws now, and then I think after this I'm gonna try to get into Order 66, and if I can't, I'll probably go to USA Elite. You know that they'll take me, or at least they'll make room for it. I can just sit there and play with them non-stop. At least at their bases, because their bases are really like nice. They're maxed out, and I can just non-stop. this war that we're in right now, it's Outlaws vs PT, which I just came from PT, right? And so here's the thing, okay? I've said that people, I made a video, or I made an attack on a guy's base in challenges, and I was telling people you should still practice in challenges. The problem is, if you practice non-stop in challenges, you'll start to lose some, like you'll hit World War bases like you hit challenges, and that's not a good thing. And I'll show you in the attack I made. I decoyed within the stronghold's range, and all the elephants came out. Right, but like, and this was before I was even like in a place, like I wasn't even in the core of the base. This base was like the 5-box base with like the holes in it, and I wasn't even in the core. And like I usually on the challenges, I wait till I'm in the core of the base. That's the very center. That's what Novelcro shooters calls it, the core, the very center. So like in this base, it'd be like where the town center is. This entire little area that the town center covers, that's called a core. Inside there's like, you know, secondary walls. And so I wasn't inside the walls there. The elephants were already firing. I dropped like 2 decoys, and I had to burn Strength the Gladiator super early. And on every single hit that I burned Strength the Gladiator super early, it's never gone good. Now this base was also a 3D base, and it was also like almost max university, so it was just really bad. Like I sat there, I did that, and I sat there going, wait, you know this, like, Lex, you know this, like yeah, you practice challenges, but you know that the stronghold pops if you put something in its range. Like, you know this. Why would you decoy there? And I just sat there the entire time going, wow. And after I, you know, ended the battle, I like hit 2 of the cubicles and part of the, and I think most of the center, the core of the base, right? And then there's 2 other cubicles with like heavy tanks spawning. I was like, wait, if I had played that really good, I could have 5-starred this base. And I just sat there going, well, next hit we make, like next challenge hit we make, we're gonna make sure that we make these changes so that we get used to them. But I'm gonna make a video about the differences in World War like attacks and challenges, and hopefully Nexon sees it and they make a big huge game sees it and they make a change in the patch, because I really would like it to be a simulation of World War attacks, not just a simulate like a halfway there, like half, what's it called, like a half ready, you know, idea. They need to make it a full-fledged featured idea that's all set up, be getting players ready for World War. And so there might be, like, I'll mention in the video, but there's been people that mentioned to me and they're like, hey, why complain? We never had challenges, and yet you see us that are good attackers because we just took it the hard hits in world wars and just learned from each hit, right? We didn't, back in the day there was no replays, there was no challenges, so most people just had to like hit. That's all it was. It was like high medals, and like World War attacks was like the only way to kind of get into that mindset, right? And so some people tell me, you don't need anything, you just, go. It's like, well, yeah, well, but now we're in like 2018, and this is the direction that the game's going, is they want to add challenges, make the game a little bit more friendly for people. And so if they're already making the steps towards it, I'm just gonna provide some suggestions to make it a little bit better. And I personally need to rely on that, because the way I am, I'm very, analytical. I have to hit something 1,000 times, see if it's got the same results happen, or if I make a different decision, if something happens, I can kind of figure things out. And so challenges make a great way to do that for me. And so, that's the features in the features in the game now. They can't undo it. It's there. People see it. So now it's all about just making it better. I might hit this guy. I think I might. Yeah, I might. I can do it. So this is what you see without Titanic Fury, how we're doing here. And just. So yeah, we'll just, we'll do that. But yeah, the attack was not bad. I actually, because most of, like, what I used to do, I think about 2 years ago, when I first started hitting, like, doing World War attacks, I'd get so angry. Like, you have no idea, like, I get super angry, super ragey. Like, like a vein was gonna pop angry, right? And people still get like that, I've seen that. But the one thing I've been working on is slowing it down and going, hey, if you let it bother you, it's just gonna get worse. And so when I hit that base, I sat there and I laughed to myself. I was like, wait, if I just dropped the decoy just like a few centimeters down, I actually would have had a chance to destroy it. And so, I mean, that's just what I need, just a few little you know, kicks in the butt like that to kind of get my stuff together. Oh, great. But yeah, I'll show you guys the attack though. It's actually really, I'll show you after this. We're in Gold League, aren't we? I think we are. We're close. Just spin that thing. Then what I'll do, this is when you get the zippers out. So you wait for this castle, for this Coliseum to spawn, get all the troops out. The last thing you want is to... I don't want my cleanup crew dead here. Alright, let me show you guys. But I will say, the one thing that I was impressed with was my drop order was right. My drop, like having the crab tank just go in the front in the corner where the traps would be, like the landmines and like the decoy trap and like the whatever was there. That was really good. But everything else is just kind of awful. Let's pull it up. Oh, Pakistan almost took him out. This is actually not bad. Like I said, I've been working on the beginnings, like the intro to the battle, and it wasn't bad. So this was actually something I've practiced before. This is something that I'm very, very used to doing. This elephant drop was really, like, weird. It's just really wonky. But you can see how the crabs here are, like, in the front. Okay, so here's... I wish I could pause it, but here's the... You see this decoy? And it, like, the stronghold is, sabotage or whatever, but the decoy then just awakens the you know, the guys there. What I should have done is I should have just dropped Strength of Gladiator right here. What I also should have done, makes it, you know, to save this battle, what I should have done though is not decoy there. That's a really bad decoy, right? And what I should have done is rallied on this guy right here, this corner right here. And then they make a pathway to go in like this. And then when all of them are here, then you drop Strength of Gladiator and you kill everything in a circle. That's what I should have done. But this hit, you know, went pretty south. But it's alright, it's a learning experience. And I'm really glad I got to like see, you know, the difference in like what I thought challenges were and, you know, what a real World War attack like this would be, so really good. It was good, it was eye-awakening. The Hold the Gates wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was. Like, I thought it was gonna be worse than it was, and it wasn't as bad. That's alright. Yeah, I mean, this is what you get for, you know, not really planning out your hits, but not bad. And now we're all sitting here, and this thing's just like, just killing us. Problem is, there's still gonna be, it's gonna be barbed wire here, and it's gonna be a barbed wire here as well. Yeah, so that's like this. At this point, I was like, yeah, it's over. I mean, I dropped these troops down here to get some extra percentage on it, but yeah, it's pretty much over. But yeah, so what this taught me was have a clear cut plan. Next time, it would be better to just rally on this right here. And then what they do is this broken, everyone's gonna want to filter to the open spot in the map. So they would filter through here, right? And they go through and they sit right here, right? And then when I get all my guys here, like my elephants, everyone here, what I would want to do is double decoy, drop Strength of Gladiator, and then if I need to, drop a decoy here as well. And then I could drop double, like a heal or something, and then that way they just go through the base with the elephant archer shooting over the walls, clearing these, you know, these top sections right here, where all the like bunkers and stuff are gonna be, and then all it takes after that is just the heavy tanks going in and clearing the bottom sides, which is gonna be the slowest part of the actual hit. So that's kind of how you would take out a base like this, heavy tanks. We did pretty good though. I think we did alright. I think we had the you know, like I said, I had the right drop order, which is a good indication that I'm learning. It's just now the next part of the plan is something I didn't actually figure out, so it's a really good eye-opening attack. I still have elephants left over too. I have like had 10 elephants, so I burned 3 there. I don't have as many crab tanks, but I did. I thought I had more, but I don't, so I have to buy those when they come out. Let's go ahead and keep playing. But yeah, you'll definitely be seeing more stuff from me in the future. You see like elephants and like crab tanks, that kind of stuff. I only pull that out for top bases, and so right now I'm a very particular person. I think you guys on stream can tell. And so for me, I don't know how to deal with mid bases and like low end bases. Like, okay, well, low end bases you just drop heavy tanks without mercenaries, but I don't know how to make it efficient. With mid bases, I don't know like what kind of troop cards I would use that go well with heavy tanks for mid tier bases, like bases that required maybe like 1 or 2 troop cards. I haven't figured that out yet. And my thing would be just like grabbing Sepoy armies and just decoying for them, but I don't know if that's efficient or not. So I'm just really focused on like the top end, like the high end stuff, like, you know, Hydra's base, that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna figure it out as I go. So, there's that kind of stuff. I figured that my biggest goal would be to shoot for the stars as far as difficulty, and after that happens, after I conquered that, I can then kind of flow into whatever. So I could go into like a whole season of not using troop cards, or, you know, a whole season of, you know, I don't know, something else. But for right now, my goal is, can I 5-star max, like uni max base with everything involved in an actual war? Kind of what I'm thinking on. We'll see, we'll see. Oh yeah, but I could put up my base up and do a challenge real quick. I just don't have the I forgot the tag. I'll use the transport too. This is better. Not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You want it on screen? Oh, I should use it. Probably should have kept that as is. It's fine. We'll just use it like that. Actually, at this point, since we're not gonna have time, I'm just gonna. I know I just did that. That was really dumb. Yeah, that's fine. So we don't have wall miners, but it'll be fine. Let me throw up my base as a challenge because it's got elephant archers in it. World War base. This. I have elephants in it. Grab my general. Start clean up. Can't use Churchill. He's completely gone. Alliance troops, that's fine. Go. Alright, so this gross base layout is extremely easy AF to take out. So all you're gonna do, when I have the upgraded silo, this is gonna be fun. Here's what I know. This is how I do it. Alright, I'm gonna go from the bottom side here. I'm gonna go from this bottom side. And I'm gonna make sure that when I decoy, I don't decoy inside the stronghold's range, because I know the stronghold's range and I know there's gonna be elephants coming out. So what we'll do is we'll take these guys. I like to drop like this. Okay, with this guy, let them go in the front. Okay, drop like that. Okay, and then what I need to do is I want to make sure I rally. And you see the crab tanks in the front? They're gonna disable this trap here, and they're gonna go in like this. Oh, I don't have whatchamacallit. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a decoy here. I'm gonna just make them all go around and do the thing that they do. Drop a nice little heal here, which will be good. Okay, and so we're getting in range here. We're still destroying the whole base. Oh wait, do I not have strength of gladiator? Oh, I thought I had that. Oh, that sucks. That might be a problem. That might be a problem. I thought I had my strength of gladiator. Drop a decoy for you. No, I think he's dead either way. I don't think I can help him. Okay. And from here on out, we'll just kill this here. I'm gonna drop you guys another heal. Ah, this might be bad. We don't have Strength of Gladiator. So yeah, okay, so the elephants would have spawned by now, so I drop a double decoy here. Because they would have spawned by now. Dang, dude. That's actually really awkward. Wait, no elephants in my stuff? Wait, I thought there were elephants in there. I'm playing like a... Like, I thought there was stuff in there. Okay, this is a really bad example then. That's a really bad example. Okay, well, bad example. Okay, well, we'll try to get it better next time. Well, it's 100% 4 stars, so I guess I'm losing speed here. Let me see why I don't have Strength of Gladiator. It's a really strange thing. Oh, we're waiting on it. I see. Okay, well, that sucks. Sucks to be me. That's fine. Sucks to be me. Yeah, you definitely need that for, definitely need that. Okay, this is a good base to hit. Looks like a really fantastic base to hit. Probably on the top side, I think. I'm actually gonna want to take out this. Let's actually do 3 on this side as well. I'm not dead, so that's in the second one here. Now you're dead. Bam. Get out of here. This is risky. I don't know if I should go for this top section just yet. I'm gonna try though. There's a lot of damage. We take a lot of damage here. I don't like this. And I don't think it's worth it because they die instantly. Oh, no, he kills it instantly, never mind. Look at these guys are just taking over the middle of the base like nothing's wrong. The gods. They're in there. Okay, so what I really want to do here is send this in. I definitely want to send this in here. Can you put instantly? Yeah, you can. Tank's coming out, he's got distance. Okay. We're gonna drop over in the corner. Got resistance. Wait. Just waiting for it to come out. I don't get anything for that? Yes. There's a bug going around right now that some bases don't give out. Attack fragments, which really sucks. Second. Let me see if I can get that off screen. My extremely wonky way. The way I did that backdrop is actually.
things you're feeling. Unlock your mind and lose the key. There's a universe inside you. You should never have to hide. I can see the stars inside you. Please just open up your eyes. There's a universe inside you. Inside you. There's a universe inside you. Inside you.
I might, then I might not. There's a lot of damage here in the middle right here, especially this right here. This will kill me right here. And that's like, that's just 3 towers and a max, like, and that's an atomic anti-air. That's gonna, like, crap on me. I don't think I can. If I had 5 points, I might be able to just play this all together and just get rid of it, but that's just, yeah.
So much more than people know. I've seen you fighting your emotion. I hope you stay and won't let go. There's a universe inside you. So much love to leave behind. Stop the path of devastation. You should live for all the highs.
That's a good base. Yeah. When you speed rally with paratroopers, you want to make sure you do it right before they land, because if you do it when they land, they're gonna go to it. They're gonna waste time killing the anti-tank gun, which means that they'll not kill it.
Leave behind your own deception and learn to live another day. There's a universe inside you, your galaxy of happiness. I just wanna help you find it. We'll explore in baby steps. There's a universe inside you. You've gotta give it room to breathe. So let the universe.
So right there, you can see that I use a transport to support my fighters. Fighters are going in, and they were taking damage from the towers, so I had the transport go in and take out 2 towers pretty close to instantly, and therefore I was able to get out with little to no damage. That's good. Off the bat, we're gonna go and kill this guy. That's gonna happen on that side of the map. We don't really have to be on that side of the map. Oh, wait, no, wait till this. Okay. The bunkers destroyed? Does anyone go in? Yep, that was really good. That's actually a really good idea for the transport there. It's a good idea. I'm gonna actually put this guy. That bunker literally disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. Like, it was there, now it's not. Speaking of which, that silo literally just what happened to it.
What can I do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Oh. So, if you guys haven't seen Doom Raiders latest stream, I definitely recommend you guys go out there and watch that. Completely random, but good idea.
I'll take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You've gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like you.
Just for the effect of using a paratrooper on this base, I kind of want to hit it. I actually am trying to figure out where to go from first. Let me actually go like this. Dead. Got 3 over here. Oh yeah, this is so dead. I'm gonna be patient here. Just some of that anti-air, like that towers and stuff, cut down a little bit.
Come close to me, I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be.
Airplane that.
I'll drown us in the purple drapes that you were clothed in. We could live like royalty. I'll sing to you like a
So the one thing I've noticed is that, like, these paratroopers, when they're falling down onto a target, if one of my other units gets in range of that target, the tower will actually, like, the anti-tank gun will freeze because it's waiting on the paratroopers to drop and start firing at them. You could have a tank literally, like, right there, like, next to it, and it's kind of fire because... Yeah, right here you can see I have my planes are pretty low. There's a tower here, so I just had to drop the paratrooper in where there's the missed towers because they can tank the extra damage from it. It's kind of something I use to leverage. This might be a decent base to hit, actually. I mean, him putting that. Right, it'll be challenging, but I'll try it. A base like this would be really nice to have Leo stats on, because then you can just... a lot of stuff going on here. And...
Where do you go when your heart with a fever? Won't you scroll, but you won't leave her? Oh, here we are, all the freaks and believers, all the sweet neon dreamers.
This is just me abusing the heck out of this base. To me. I should be speed rallying here. Rally here. Actually, they're gonna get in here to blow this up. I'm not sure why I'm dropping this in, but it's whatever. Oh. I think that base is actually really... I thought it was gonna be harder than it was. Okay. Let's do it. I like it. I like you. 2 weapons. This guy's instantly dead, and I can start killing off all the other stuff. Yeah, see, then they're gonna go into the walls here. Setting this wall down. Okay, we need to find the factories. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna have to do this. The reason I'm gonna do it like this is I want these guys to kind of get in here and start killing everything. I can't really get to this guy just yet, so I'm gonna probably have to rally on this guy, and I've admitted that, but it's fine. I can get these guys to kill everything up. They're done. Yeah. Next target would be right here. How many shots will it take to kill this? Okay, so that's 12 shots to destroy them. Oh, it's over here. Hmm. Oh, I should hit that base. Really good. You know what? I mean, it doesn't offer much, but I feel like it's still an interesting base to hit. Maybe I can learn something from this base. My basic idea for this is do this and then do this. And I love this transport. I just love the way it goes in. But yeah, the reason I dropped this guy is because if he fires this guy right here is gonna turn around. Wait, what? Why are you still firing the wall? Okay, the bazooka cadet is gonna mess with this. Oh, he's not here. I love you. Rest in peace. Pistol? Is that what they're shooting at? They're shooting with pistols? Is that like an SMG? What is that? What the heck are they shooting? What the? I'm so confused. They got like little pistols in their hand? I'm so confused right now. I thought it's these guys. They got these pistols in their hands? Like what? I'm heading this way. We'll go higher. Yeah, just go. Oh, there's something coming out of here. What's coming out of here? Fire, some you lose. Please tell me you're gonna go for the. Oh, no, you're not. Of course you're not. Don't run into it. You're dead. I'm gonna plan you. I don't need this tank against this tower. So what we can do is we can actually be pretty aggressive right here. And when they kill those town center here, these guys are gonna want to keep going. They're gonna, yeah, exactly, the pathing. They're gonna kill this here, they're gonna want to keep going up, hopefully. Okay, that's fine. I love the zoomed up gameplay, it's actually really cool. Do some museum artifacts in a second. Cross your fingers, hope they get something good. It's not bad, but it's actually pretty good. Bomber damage. See, if it hit double bomber hit points at the top with 11%, I'd actually take it. I'm gonna use gorillas though, like, I don't know. One of these four is gonna take beeps. Oh, the war ended. Wonderful. We lost, but it was a good attempt, I guess. Yeah, figure. I'm gonna take a chance I can rally on this. By the way, these are global H. These are global H, columns. Global H anti-tank gun. The fact that I can actually send one plane in with a Atomic Frigate and the plane damage that I have now, that means that these fighters are very, very strong. Yeah, I can definitely take these guys out too. Alright, so before the stream ends, I'm gonna swap it up and I'm gonna use the 5 fighters with damage. Actually, I'll do that for another stream. I'll do that for another. That's fine, I'll do that. I'll just finish this up. Like this is very peaceful reading. We should actually be able to hit this. Goodness. This is a great space to land on, actually. Holy, I have no idea how I'm gonna get in there. I have zero idea how the hell I'm gonna get in there. I think I'm gonna have to get in there and just drop a decoy and then drop something in there because I don't know how the heck yeah, I'm gonna have to do it soon. Gotta have 5 decoys because this is gonna hurt. Yep. There we go, this would be easy. These guys, let this guy go in, dude. 1v1 me, bro. Go in here and put this. There's 2 readouts there. I'm actually curious about how much damage they'll take. Oh my god, they're getting shred so fast. Yeah, I can't rally on anything here. I don't trust it. Oh, where's my plane at, bro? Wait, where's my plane at? Can I not use it? This is like strange. I couldn't use my plane there. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure they're back. I don't have, I have a fear of that retrain bug, so I don't even bother like retraining. I'm back in Kingdom League. God bless. I don't really like being up here that much anymore. I like trying to make things happen in the lower leagues. I kind of spent like a whole week and a half or 2 weeks up in Kingdom League and Empire League, and I was like, oh dude, this is fantastic. You know, I've seen those bases up there. If I ever feel like I want to go up there, I'll go up there. But now I'm just like, all I want to do raid oil on the days I need to raid oil. Although I don't even care anymore. Like I just want to like leave this game alone. And if I need to raid oil for 2 days straight, I come in, raid the oil, and leave. And then on those 2 days that I'm raiding oil, if I feel like I need to climb up, I'll climb up. If not, I'll just stay where I'm at. Ground this and go to MK3, but I'm trying to say this grounds. A pretty fun hit. What's on the left side though? God, what's in here? Okay, here's that body to double team this. If I did that, so they can double team it. Double playing that one so then the bottom will get hit. Yeah. All 3 of these buildings are getting hit. I can actually rally on this one. Second one. You know what? I'm literally gonna kill it. I don't even care. Bam. Oh wait, kill this anti-air. Kill this anti-air. Kill the stronghold. Come on, kill the castle. Okay, I'm gonna drop these. Yeah, I know there's gonna be stuff in there if I want to send a strong tanky I have no idea what I'm hitting up all that. I really don't have anything to say. Okay. This looks like a good hit.
When I'm with you, I am able to keep pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance with you. I didn't know what I had till I knew what was missing and everything.
Beautiful.
Well, I built a resistance.
Let's do an actual speed rally because I don't ever own enough of these. What I'm gonna do after this is I'm gonna actually go to the middle of the base. I'm literally just gonna put them down in the middle of the base right here. Good. Yeah, just let them kill everything in the middle. Make a good use of them. Yeah, okay, that's that. What do this is for this bunker here. So we'll clean this. These guys are so tanky, they can really take on these industrial tanks. Look at this. Next I want to do is I actually want to go in. I have this guy who's next. So. My music was there, so I was like, I need to play that. Like, that. Actually, alright, here's what we'll do. We'll start on the bottom here. Really nice. This layout for sure. Okay, I'm gonna literally send the plane straight towards the middle of the base. And I'm gonna have it clear everything out from the middle. Oh my god, this guy's throwing a spike trap with this. Oh, okay. Oh. He almost made it through. Oh my god, look at that. They just kill this castle right here, because why not? Oh baby, not like this. Not the cow traps, no. Get it, yeah, get it. Oh, I'll help you guys. Drop all these in. I'm dropping the road, I think, yeah. So here's what I think I've noticed that might be true. Okay, here's what I think. Right, here's actually, this actually might be, this might be how the paratroopers. Right, let me see if I can. Let me go to the ocean. me see if I can draw with like. Actually, I think it just hit me. Oh, let me do this. Okay, so you have, let's say you have an anti-tank gun and its own little, like, it's boxed in, right? Call it A, right? If you paratroopers into this guy here, they're gonna drop into the center, I think. Okay, and then they'll either walk to the edge, fire, or they'll fire immediately, right? Supposing that, let's say you have you have a road, okay, and then a tower that's like right here, another anti-tank gun that's right here, like A. Yeah, let's use black for right? And you have black for walls, so you have walls like right here. I don't know. I'm just making up a scenario. Okay. The paratrooper. You send the paratroopers. The paratroopers, the transport's gonna do is they're gonna drop all the paratroopers, and they're gonna fire at this. That's literally the pattern I've seen. Now let's give another scenario. Let's say you have an anti-tank gun here, right? And let's say that there's a wall right here. So let's put, yeah, there's this here. Maybe there's another building right here, right? And let's say that these are both, you know, this is tower here, right? If you drop your parachute, this guy right here, the rifles might do is they might drop like this. And that's how you see that drop that happen. I think that's how you can predict how the parachute is going to drop, based around the space, the open spaces around. And if it's like an enclosure, like where it's an anti-tank gun surrounded by walls, it's going to drop you. I could be wrong. Just a second. I can try to I can do this and do it again. This is all observational. This is just something I've just been observing the last few times I hitting. So like right here, this one right here, we're gonna drop on the road. Based on that. I go like. Gonna drop on the roads here. Oh my god. Okay, that's how that works. Get out. That's amazing. And then right here, you're probably gonna have two of them drop like this, and then maybe I think, yeah, they're gonna drop in this little area right here. And then this guy, which you're probably gonna see, is double drop, and then this. We're gonna actually find out by hitting it. I'm gonna just see. Oh my god. Okay, wait, no, that was actually really close prediction though. Oh, because this counts as a space where the trap is, and it's already popped. So it could be two like this, and then or this here. You figured out how you can spawn them. Okay, like that. Dang, that's like the coolest, like little, like that's the coolest observation ever. Oh, I think that just hit me based on seeing that. I was thinking, I was like, weird, because there's roads there, and the last time there were roads there, I could predict that it happened like that. I'm gonna pop up on the roads here, I think. We're on the roads, yep. Okay. We figured out how paratroopers drop. That's alright. That's good. Holy shoot. We figured out how the paratroopers drop. That's insane. That's great. Now I gotta figure out how to manipulate that into an actual advantage. Oh god. Bye. Rest in peace. Boom. Oh my god, these guys. Will you guys just die? You know? God. Yeah, all three. That's impressive. I like it. We have what, 18? Okay. Oh, we're so close. Onto like maybe I think one more base, one time. 5. I just want the league bonus on this one. Okay, so this one's gonna drop straight in the middle. I think it's gonna drop straight in the middle, and I wonder if it's gonna one shot. Oh, so they gotta walk backwards. It's annoying. I'm actually gonna rally here. Rally that guy. And it's right here because it's where the little hole is. You know what? Just kill this guy. Boom. Headshot. Figured it out. Happy. So I guess you could manipulate it by if you target this, it'll drop paratroopers on this road right here, which still means that they can kill this stuff here. Yes. Okay. How that works? Yes, it is. That is how that works. Okay, interesting. Now I can make my cleanup a little bit more efficient by using that a little bit. So you're gonna have, yep. I don't understand that one because this is the edge of the forest. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something else to it. I don't know. Okay, so we'll actually hit this base because it'll give us what we need, and I'm gonna actually do a target on this guy, and then I'll do a target on all the anti-tank guns are in the little boxes. That's good. That puts my planes in an awkward spot if I had to. We can hit this guy, I think. Global age, yeah, so his SAMs aren't going to be that strong. And as long as I get rid of this side right here, this right side right here, with all these towers here and this castle, we should literally dominate the whole, like the air on this one. So we can actually like paratroop in here and actually even plane this up here. We could even plane this bottom side. Actually, we could paratroop this bottom side. I actually might start doing that. That level 1 actually, just need to paratroop right here. A lot of damage to take, but we should be able to clear out some stuff. Oh my god, what the heck? Did I just take one shot from a sniper tower and I just died? What the heck? Oh, it was the main tank gun that got me there. Okay, stand batteries on the I'm gonna actually get this guy here. I'm gonna have here for YouTube. I mean, I don't need it for the second top tank, I just need it for the bottom tank, but it's more efficient to also heal the top tank while I'm healing the bottom tank. They both make it makes a better use of that heal. Oh my god. Oh my luck, dude. I'm actually really happy I did that. My luck. Holy crap. I'm just, you know what? It's oh, we lost the tank. Oh, he hit a third one. God bless. I can't even right now. That's funny. What? Really? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. This has been fun, but I really won't get it. Now, I think up here, we're actually gonna use the heck out of this. Right. Here we go. All the fun human beings can have. Let's go. Alright, so we've been using transport for like actually the whole day. That's what happens. Yeah, my brain's just not ready. Really not. My brain's literally okay. How do I transport? It's gonna take a second to get used to. What's up, Ryan Smith? How's it going? My brain's like it's like every time I look at a base, like it's the patterns that I see. I look at, okay, where can I transport in and how to transport. That's a 2 into this, right? I don't. Look at these sounds. 50% HP, that's you. I'm gonna really destroy this base. This is gonna finish it with dead. Alright, I'm actually gonna go for tank spawns first, because that's actually what my transports would do. Should have waited. I really should have waited on it. I feel like I'm getting a lot more work on this base done, but at the same time, the requires a lot more focus. I don't really want to have to focus right now, but go. Oh god, this is such a bad place to be for these things. Like, these traps are low level, but man, they attack up. Nice thing. Got it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna open, like, effects. Hey, come on, give me the 40. This happens. You have to exit the game to re-update it. It's really annoying. Fastly, Volt Enters, regularly careless, weapon, rate, better damage, crap step, even more step. Right now, I could honestly crown this guy here. I'm actually thinking about it just because I have almost enough to get the next one started, but I don't really want to be 190. Pretty well. Well, I guess I have a silo. I guess it doesn't matter. I had like a silo. I didn't have a silo for like 10 days and kept those days names.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue.
That's where
they change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life, just a good another season. Not for them, just a time, just a good another season. You came into my
That's what I need for Selassie. Or crap. Oh, that sucks. Looks like I'm just hoarding this much oil for the next 3 days. I think it's fine. I'm gonna upgrade the temple to get this so I can put this in like half 52% plus 25%, which is that's 77% extra HP on my plants. But anyways, great. I'm a bit more focused, I'm a bit more awake. I'm gonna just, okay, you guys don't know, I'm gonna sleep. It was basement. You have no idea. Do I have to, do I require another, oh I do, okay, I should have actually kept. I need to send 3 planes in for the, here. So I'll just do that. Nice little speed rally here. That's gonna require more damage. was trying to figure out the name of that song. This one.
I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming.
Alright, back to
I've been dreaming. 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 I've been dreaming.
I'm still thinking of transport. I'm like, dude, I could do the transport right here. Oh, man. Think about it.
I've been dreaming.
Okay.
I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming.
And use rifles. I got a lot of hit points, so I can just. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking part of these. And this actually requires a lot more focus and game strat. This is really annoying.
I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming.
I think I'm
I've been dreaming.
Please don't hit this different. I'm sending 3. You're not gonna. Yeah.
I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know?
Get some of that oil in there. Throw some of that oil. I was in base from earlier? Okay. I got my crew now. Damn, badly. Damn, I got 50 HP. What are you gonna do to me, bro?
And now just take it down, let the bitches spin around. The ground with the sound, we get better for this round. Take it down, let the bitches spin around. The ground with the sound, we get better for this round. Take it down, let the bitches spin around. The ground with the sound, we get better for this round. Take it down, down. We get better for this round.
No, we're taking care of stuff. Oh, don't take another ammo, bro. I got you. Don't do it. Watch me lose the heavy tank right here.
Take it down, let the bitches spin around. The ground with the sound, we get better for this round. Take it down, let the bitches spin around. The ground with the sound, we get better for this round. Take it down, let the bitches spin around. The ground with the sound, we get better for this round. Take it down, down. We get better for this round. With the sound, we get better for this round.
Did it actually? Bottom right. I still that same base again. We could have just gone in and go for that base.
Just before you started brushing your teeth.
I think I should take this out. Because even if there's sand batteries, look at the the way he's got his tower spread out. Once we get into this section right here, we should be able to just kill everything. I'm just gonna planes in. Okay, sand batteries hurt, but I should ideally be able to do this. I'm gonna actually do 1, 2, 3. Maybe not 1, 2, 3 as well. That suppression was actually really annoying. Just tell me I dropped 3 and 3, not 4 and 2. Oh my god, I dropped 4 and 2, I'm dumb. Okay, well, there you go, that's on the sand batteries. Later. Remind me later, God, on my face. Later. Okay, and this guy, I actually have never, shoot, we got to. It's actually really not exactly what I planned on, so I'm gonna have to drop here. You're gonna get a heal here. I'm gonna drag him to the heal, so that he can actually get healed here. And then I have to go in and flame this. I have to go and kill this guy here. Because on the way out, we're gonna have to deal with that guy. And if I can't kill him, well, it's bad. I have decoys, so I should be fine here. Get my planes. I'm gonna wait till they get kind of pull him up a little bit. But yeah, here, this, and here, 1, 2. Damn, look at that. It's almost like there's so much spawns. Wow, those spawns in. It's only a syringe. I like it. Wait. You guys are stupid, right? There's a depot right in front of you. I'm gonna go for the oil. That makes sense. Yeah. This guy has the right idea. This guy gets a promotion right here. This guy, this back tank, gets a huge promotion. He has a great idea. He has the brightest idea. Okay, for this. We lost a bazooka, which is fine. Take it. These bases here.
Behavioral note. An infected male exposed himself to sunlight today.
That's British. I went to kill these.
As possible, decreased brain function. Growing scarcity of food is causing them to ignore their basic survival instincts. Social de-evolution appears complete.
Nice. That was good. I'll take that. That was a really good hit. Very sketchy hit. Like, I'll say that for sure. It was very strange, but got it. Anyhow, I don't really have anything else to really show you guys, so I'll just end this. Thanks for watching. And
Typical human behavior.
sporadic streaming randomly.